Simplifying expressions, we follow PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We perform these operations left to right when we encounter multiplication, division, and then addition, subtraction. So looking at this, we have nested grouping symbols. Remember the P for parentheses, you better be careful. It could be grouping symbols, and those are brackets. So we do the innermost grouping symbols first. So we're going to recopy and take care of the parentheses. 5 minus 3 is 2. And then we will subtract 8 on the end. So the next grouping symbols will take care of the brackets. So we get 2. Inside the bracket is 10. And then performing the rest, multiply, divide. Multiply first. There is no division. I get 20 minus 8, which gives me the value of 12. And again, that'll be a unique value. There will only be one correct answer. In the second case, this division bar is a grouping symbol. So we're going to take care of the top half of the fraction separately from the bottom half. So looking at the top of the fraction, called the numerator, there are no grouping symbols, but it looks like we have exponents. So what we're going to do is just recopy and squaring 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Let's work a little bit in the bottom or denominator of the fraction. Looks like we have grouping symbols. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of inside the parentheses. 1 subtract 4 is negative 3. If you recall, I have 1 pile. The opposite of 4 piles is 4 wholes. So that gives me that negative 3. And then don't forget minus 4 on the end. Looking at the numerator, the top section of the fraction, looks like my exponents are taken care of. Now I multiply and divide left to right. So 5 minus 2 times 3 is 6, and then add on 16. In the denominator, I have multiplication, and so that will turn into 3. Now if we take a look at this, there is a 2 and a negative 3. When I multiply, that's a negative 6. So I have subtract that negative 6, and then we subtract 4. So completing the numerator, I must subtract first. 5 subtract 6. 5 piles. Opposite of 6 piles is 6 wholes. Gives me negative 1 plus 16, which works out to be 15. 1 whole and 16 piles. In the denominator, when we have 2 negatives, it's saying take the opposite of a negative 6, which turns into being a plus 6, or the opposite of 6 wholes is 6 piles. So adding 3 plus 6 gives me 9, and then I will take off 4, and 15 divided by 5 gives me an answer of 3.